Recent developments in global trade have raised concerns about potential economic conflicts, particularly between Sweden and the United States. Reports indicate that Sweden, traditionally known for its diplomatic and trade-friendly stance, is preparing to take a firm position in response to new tariffs imposed by the U.S. under the Trump administration. These tariffs, particularly those affecting steel, aluminum, and automotive industries, have sent ripples across the European Union, prompting discussions on countermeasures. Sweden has long been an advocate of free trade and globalization, benefiting from an export-driven economy that thrives on international commerce. Industries such as automotive, pharmaceuticals, and engineering contribute significantly to Sweden's economic success. The imposition of tariffs threatens to disrupt this balance, compelling the Swedish government to align closely with the European Union in formulating a response. The Trump administration's America First policy has introduced protectionist measures that have not only affected Sweden, but also the broader European economy. These policies include a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum, with further indications that similar restrictions could be placed on the automotive sector. The Swedish government has voiced concerns over these developments, emphasizing the negative impact of tariff wars on global trade stability. Swedish officials maintain that such economic conflicts lead to disruptions, increased costs, and reduced competitiveness. The Swedish Minister for International Development Cooperation and Foreign Trade, Benjamin Dosa, has expressed strong reservations about these tariffs. He has stated that no country benefits from such trade restrictions, as they create unnecessary economic hurdles and undermine the principles of free trade. Sweden remains committed to working within the European Union framework to ensure a balanced and proportionate response. As discussions continue at the EU level, Sweden is actively participating in efforts to counteract the effects of these tariffs while protecting its own economic interests. Major Swedish corporations, including Volvo, Scania, and SKF, are already preparing contingency plans to mitigate the potential impact of these tariffs. Businesses reliant on U.S. exports are assessing alternative supply chain strategies and exploring other international markets. While the United States remains a key trade partner, Sweden has been expanding its commercial relationships with Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. This shift could serve as a strategic advantage if trade tensions escalate further. Swedish trade officials acknowledge that the U.S. market is vital for industries such as automotive manufacturing, advanced engineering, and consumer goods. Companies like Volvo have developed specialized products for American consumers, while IKEA maintains a significant presence in the U.S. retail sector. The introduction of tariffs could disrupt these relationships, forcing companies to reconsider their market strategies and investments. The European Union has signaled that it will not remain passive in the face of U.S. protectionist measures. If additional tariffs are imposed, a list of retaliatory measures is being considered, targeting American exports ranging from agricultural products to technology services. Sweden is expected to play a significant role in these countermeasures, given its expertise in high-tech industries and innovation-driven sectors. Despite these challenges, Sweden is striving to maintain its reputation as a stable and attractive business environment. Government officials have reassured international investors that Sweden remains committed to fostering innovation, particularly in life sciences and technology. These sectors continue to draw investment from global firms seeking a secure and forward-thinking business climate. The situation also highlights the broader implications of protectionist policies. In the interconnected global economy, trade restrictions have far-reaching effects, influencing supply chains, production costs, and market dynamics. The automotive industry in particular is sensitive to changes in trade regulations, as tariffs on steel and aluminum directly impact manufacturing expenses and pricing strategies. Although the full impact of these trade policies has yet to unfold, Sweden's strategic response will likely involve a combination of diplomatic engagement and economic diversification. While Sweden aligns with the European Union's stance on collective retaliation, it is also engaging in bilateral discussions with the United States to preserve essential trade relationships. The trade dispute raises important questions about the future of global commerce. Can Sweden and the European Union negotiate a resolution with the U.S., or will economic tensions lead to prolonged trade restrictions? How will Swedish industries adapt to these challenges, and what role will alternative markets play in mitigating the impact? Economic analysts suggest that if the trade conflict escalates, European firms may relocate production to markets outside the US, while American businesses may seek alternatives to the European Union. Such shifts could introduce inefficiencies into global supply chains, leading to higher consumer prices and reduced economic growth. At the same time, some experts view this as an opportunity for Sweden to strengthen its presence in emerging markets. Asian economies are increasingly investing in green technologies and infrastructure, areas where Sweden excels. Similarly, the Middle a dual approach, participating in EU-led trade responses while maintaining open channels of communication with US officials. Sweden's response to the trade tensions also underscores the broader shifts occurring in global commerce. The post-pandemic economic landscape has seen increasing emphasis on supply chain resilience, technological innovation, and strategic trade partnerships. As protectionist policies gain traction in various parts of the world, countries like Sweden must navigate these complexities while preserving their competitive edge. Swedish government officials recognize the delicate balance required in this situation. While they stand in solidarity with the European Union, they also stress the importance of maintaining long-term economic ties with the United States. Their approach reflects a blend of firm action and diplomatic engagement, aimed at safeguarding Sweden's economic interests without alienating key trading partners. The coming months will reveal how this trade dispute unfolds and whether Sweden can successfully maneuver through these challenges. If the European Union and the United States reach a compromise, it could ease tensions and prevent further economic disruptions. However, if protectionist policies continue to escalate, Sweden and other European nations may need to rethink their trade strategies and explore alternative economic alliances. Sweden's case illustrates the broader implications of trade wars in a globalized economy. While tariffs and economic policies are often used as tools of negotiation, their consequences extend beyond national borders, affecting industries, businesses, and consumers worldwide. As Sweden navigates this evolving landscape, its decisions will not only shape its own economic future, but also contribute to the ongoing debate over the balance between free trade and protectionism in the modern world.